Hey guys, so it is currently 4:55 in the morning, and I've got to leave the house today. Today's the move. Today's the move to San Jose, to the Silicon Valley, and I'm really excited. I've got to leave this early because in between here and San Jose, there's Los Angeles, and Los Angeles is pretty much known for its bad traffic. And since it's the weekday, I don't want to be caught in the morning day traffic. So I've got to beat the LA traffic, and if I want to do that, I've got to leave by 5, which means I'll make it to LA by 6, and then I'll pass it around that time as well. So let's start the drive. But first, before I go anywhere, I've got to get coffee, and that means making a run to Starbucks. Hey guys, so recently I got a haircut. My roommate told me to go ahead and change the hair, so I got ahead and did that. My hair is getting kind of long anyway, and I was kind of getting tired of my old cut. So anyway, I recently got everything unpacked from my car, and so basically I have pretty much move in at this point, and so I'm gonna just go ahead and start out by giving you a sort of apartment tour, starting with the front door. So this is what our apartment looks like from the inside. We live on the bottom floor over here, and if you were to get a unit from up above, you would have to walk up this set of stairs right here. But we live right here, so this is our front door. And immediately when you open the front door, you're gonna notice this very small bed right here. And this is my roommate's old bed. And he decided to bring it because it was small enough so that we could make it a kind of couch or sofa. He didn't really have a sofa bed, which would have been perfect for this kind of situation, but he just had that little small bed. And so he brought it so that we can use it as a kind of sitting area so that we can watch shows or TV or anything on his computer. But anyway, now we've kind of recommissioned it, and so I put some of my plushies on this side, and we have like a set of pillows and everything here. On the right side of the bed, we have our shelf. This is probably going to be filled up a lot more after we buy our supplies for classes. This is just a whole bunch of stuff that I brought over, like my notebook and notepad, paper, some textbooks, and other things. I also received this really cool board game from a friend. It's called Samurai Spirit. It's pretty fun. It's kind of like an indie board game that was made by its own separate company that's like besides Hasbro or whatever. But yeah, we have like a whole bunch of our supplies here. To the left of the shelf, we have like a DVD case. We're gonna unpack some more DVDs and games, and we'll just set it up right here, however way he decides. Right next to the door, this is where we keep our shoes, and it's also where the window is located. So here, I like to open the blinds to kind of let in some natural light into the apartment because it does get a little dark. But yeah, this is just basically where we put our shoes when we walk in. On the left side of the door, we have both of our computer desks. And so this side is mine, and that's his computer, my roommate's computer. And on the left side, we have this lamp with a Lady and the Tramp kind of statue. And this one we just tug, and it turns on the light. So on my desk, what I have right now is just a whole bunch of papers and such. That's just my wallet and some other important papers for school. Right here is where I keep a calculator, a Christmas CD, because I like listening to Christmas music year round. This is a notepad, a notebook, and then on the bottom is like a to-do list. This is just a box of binder clips, a presentation clicker. This is a desk lamp. It's pretty cool. So what I do, or what I have, is I have a little scar statue here that guards kind of the light. And so you tap it, and then it turns on the light. And so it's not like a button, you just tap it, and it has different settings. So you've got like a bright one, and it gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. So that's just my computer desk. I've got a mechanical keyboard, 2 monitors set up. This is an iPhone, iPad, phone, tablet stand that I use. The back side has like an opening where you can feed a cord through, which is pretty cool. This is my Apple kind of sticky note dispenser, and then like a 3D printed pen holder. That's pretty cool. I printed that at school. My computer setup is on the bottom, and then over here is his computer. He has a mechanical keyboard as well. This is his printer, so I didn't bring my printer because he already had one. So since his printer's newer than mine, I decided to just ditch my printer at home, and I'll just use his. The stapler's on his side. His lamp is also a lot cooler than mine. So this one, it's like a stick, and then you open it like this. And this one, you also kind of just touch, and it turns on the light. It's pretty cool, and it has different settings as well. So here you have the, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says a reading, study, and relax and sleep light. And so those are all like the modes that this lamp has, and it's pretty cool. That's our internet router, and this is his computer over here. So left of the bed, we have our air conditioning unit. It's pretty old, installed by the previous owner of this apartment, but it actually still works pretty well. It gets cool quite quickly. We leave a package of water here. This is a whole bunch of other stuff. It's like a storage space, just jackets and boxes and such. Here we have like a temporary bed, and then also this is where we keep all our shopping bags, because in NorCal they've banned plastic bags pretty much from anywhere, and so they do have plastic bags, but in order to kind of deter you from using plastic bags, what they do is they actually charge you money for using a plastic bag provided by the store that you're going to. So in order to save money, what you do is you bring your own bag. And so we figured this out, and we got our own set of shopping bags. This is a paper bag that we got from a store. So we decided to reuse it. This is a Lion King bag that I like to use because I love the Lion King. Some other bags in here, and then there's a small one, and then we have a Target one on the bottom in there. He also has a couple in his car. He has a curbside bag, and if for those of you guys who don't know what curbside is like a service where you order things from the curbside app, and then you park at a curbside parking space in front of the store, and then the employees will bring you the items from the store to your car. So you don't actually have to go inside the store. You just order everything in advance, park at a space, and then the guys bring it out to you, and then that's that. And what's pretty cool about that app is that, one, it saves you some time, so you don't actually have to go to the store and pick out some things and then come out. Sorry, the camera died. So, as I was saying, number one, blah 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 blah. Number two, you actually don't have to go through the stresses of like going in and dealing with impulse buying items. So usually when you go into the store, you have some of you might have a list of items that you want to buy from the store, and then you go in, you buy it, but then you find something else that you like, and then you end up buying that too. So it's impulse buying. So ordering from the Curbside app actually avoids impulse buying, and so that's really, really good. So not only does it save time, but it also saves you money since you don't impulse buy items from the store. And you also get the little bag. It's like a reusable bag, so that's nice. So you get a reusable bag that you can go to any store and put stuff in. So that's good. Anyway, so after that, on the left side of that area over there, we have like a big tub of rice, because we're Asian and rice is ubiquitous to our meals. Like, we have to have rice. If we don't have rice, it might not even be a meal. So we have a big tub of rice that we use. On the bottom of that is a toaster oven. We pretty much decommissioned that since we have an oven in our kitchen right here. It's right over here. But yeah, there's that. And over here, we have like all of our other kind of supplies as well. There's a hole puncher in there. This is a paper cutter that is like, it cuts straight lines. Some binders and other knick-knack things. There's paper towels over there. This is a drawer that I use for my K-cups, because I do have a Keurig. But the reason why I don't have that many in here is because I actually have a set of reusable K-cups. So what you do is you put your grinds into the reusable thing, and then you put into the Keurig, and you can brew your own coffee. So I like to use that besides buying K-cups, because K-cups are kind of expensive. So I just buy the beans, whole beans, and then I use this device right here, and then I crank it, and it grinds the coffee for me. And I find that grinding like whole beans actually makes the coffee taste better. Some people don't notice, but I do. In here, there's just more school supplies that I haven't unpacked yet, and this is all like his stuff. There's an iron in there that we may use. Up there, there's more things that aren't really that important either. In the kitchen, there's some light switches here. This one controls that light right there, and this one controls the ceiling light up here. So that makes everything a lot better, actually. We have a microwave. I would not like this here. I would actually like it in the cabinets where we keep some of this stuff. But unfortunately, this microwave is so big that it doesn't fit in here. And the most unfortunate part is that this would have saved like a lot of counter space for me to cook with right here. But we just have to put it there because the microwave is big. So he brought this up. So this is his fault. Anyway, the microwave, self-explanatory. This is my Keurig. I don't remember what model number it is, but it's a Keurig 1, which I like because then you don't have to buy like designated K-cups in order to brew coffee, because that's actually kind of dumb. This one just dispenses the water into the K-cup, no matter if it's this thing or a K-cup. So it doesn't matter. Sink, it's pretty small. It's not as deep as I would like it to be, and there aren't two sections, but I can't complain. It's a sink. On here, this is like our drying rack, and it's pretty cool. So like you put all your stuff here, and then all the water drips down, and then it follows this trail in the center, and then it spills into here. This actually should be a little closer so it falls into the sink. But yeah, I have some things drying in here, like rice cooker thing, utensils and such. On the left side of that, we have some honey, salt, sugar, and olive oil. Those are things that I use a lot, so I just leave them outside. Up in these cabinets up here are some of our pantry items, and we have like a variety of things up here. Mostly this down here is like all spices, and in the back over there is like a tin of like tea. These are 2 packages of curry, but we don't use this anymore since I've actually learned how to make my own curry. So I don't know how much I'll be using that since we have a lot of spices to make our own curry. Garlic, curry powder, And in the back is some soy sauce. Up here is some brown sugar, and I believe some flour in the back, and some lentils too, because I like to make lentil soup. Some Folgers instant coffee when we don't have the time, whole coffee beans so that I can grind them, and then a little container on top that I store the grounds in. That's some chicken broth, and some other seasonings up there. In this cabinet over here, we have a whole bunch of our dinnerware. This is a loaf pan. We use that to make banana bread, some glasses, coffee mugs, plate bowl. This is a lid for Tupperware. We're using all our Tupperware right now. Those are my 2 coffee mugs. Actually, that's a water canteen. This is a coffee mug. I have another coffee mug. It's in the guy's car, so I don't have that here. Over here, bowls. Like this is like a set of bowls. There's like a lot in here. Glass tupper and some plastic stuff. That's a big mixing bowl and a glass plate. So we don't have that much in terms of dinnerware. We're planning to get more, but money's kind of a problem right now, so we can't afford those things. Oh, we have a pan here. Whoa, which reminds me, we have things down here too. Rice cooker goes down here, and if we need rice, we'll take it and make it. Oil over there, and up some pots and stuff over there, and then down here are this is an electric kettle. We don't use that anymore because we get our hot water from the Keurig, and there are some more pots and pans over there. The pink bag is just like a bag of tools. Down here is just dishwashing stuff that we don't like to keep around the food, so we keep it down there. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. This is a towel that I use to wipe down my hands when I'm cooking. In these drawers, we have basically our cutlery. So chopsticks here, measuring spoons here, eating spoons here, knives, excuse me, forks and other knives, and then these are all our knives for cutting and when we're cooking. So we got this set from Costco. We actually found the same exact set on Amazon during Amazon Prime Day, but they were taking too long to ship, so we ended up canceling it and getting the same exact set from Costco. And even in Costco, even after Prime Day, this was still cheaper than Amazon, which is actually kind of amazing. But I love that set. This is where we just put our odds and ends that we don't really know where to categorize in terms of the kitchen. Can opener, big butcher knife, tongs, ladles and wooden spoons, measuring spoon, cheese slicer, blah blah blah. This is where I keep my apron, some trash bags, and food wrap. Down here is nothing. Over here, this is where we keep some papers and documents that are important. This is plastic bags that we use. Oh, we took like a whole bunch, like a big bunch of just plastic bags from SoCal, where they don't charge us for plastic bags. And we brought it up here so that we can use as trash bags. So down there is just plastic bags. This is the counter that I mainly use for cooking. We don't eat here. We actually bring out one of the small tables from the bedroom outside here, and then we take these chairs and we bring over there, and we kind of set up like a makeshift dinner table, and we just eat there. And then after we're done, we clean all that up, put the chairs back, put the table back, and that's it. But I use this counter to cook. These are some 2 trays that are really, really important, to me at least. What we do here is we keep all the stuff that we would need to bring in the case that we need to go anywhere. So my watch and rings, I like to bring those with me everywhere I go, so I have to have them here. My car keys, of course, I have to have them here so I don't forget them. This is kind of just like general area to kind of throw your stuff where you would need to go places so you don't forget to bring them. So that's important. This is a bank, like a coin bank. So you put your coins in here and it goes in here. Clorox wipe and some paper towels. This is our stove oven set with a pan already on it. Everything is electric. There's like no fire. So this is an electric stove and this is an electric oven and electric stove. In terms of the fridge and freezer, that's just some food that I've cooked and I've froze so that he can bring to lunch. Ice, some frozen chicken, and a garlic ginger paste that I made, frozen. Typical sauces and condiments that you add into the food: butter, lots of water because we drink a lot of water. That's an eggs. That's a green tea loaf that we got from 85 Degrees, and some brioche. It's just pastries and bread that we buy from a popular bakery here. Right there is some rice, coffee creamer, because I cannot live without coffee creamer. This is some plain yogurt that I use to make curry, half and half. In the back is some avocados. Let me check this out. Avocados, lemon. This is some tofu that we got from Costco, and just, yeah, green onions. That's it. That's it in terms of the fridge. Up here, just some disposable items. That's just cup and cutlery. Not really that important. Over here, we have like our trove of snacks. We put it high on purpose so that we're discouraged from getting it ourselves. That's just some light bulbs. And that's it for at least the kitchen and stuff. And then going around, you have our bedroom. And it's a little dark, but that's okay. My Lion King posters that I had from home, we haven't hung yet because we're actually not allowed to put holes into the walls, so we're not supposed to put nails into the wall in order to hang that. So we're trying to figure out a system or a way to like hang that up and not have to put holes into the walls. So I have that one right there, and then there are other ones right there. So you walk in, the restroom is on your right, so it's kind of weird. You have to walk through the bedroom in order to get to the restroom in our apartment, but that's okay. So we have two end tables right next to the bed, and this is our bed. It's a queen size bed. Yeah, me and my roommate sleep together. So my side's on this side with the Lion King, and then this is his side with Stitch. On the corner, we have like a big Costco bear and Dumbo. I don't know why Dumbo's there, but we don't know where to put the big Costco bear, so we decided to just put it in the corner. This is my side, so I have my laptop here and my iPad is down there, so as all my cords. His side has the alarm clock and his laptop and other stuff there. In here is our closet. So this is my side right here. So all my clothes, pretty much my t-shirts go here, socks and undergarments go here, shorts, and some other things that are like I can't categorize. Over here, these are my jackets, and this is another pair of shorts, and then all the t-shirts and other things. My suit is in the back. So I only hang up shirts that I kind of like want to wear for the week, and I kind of just switch them out from the stack right here and I hang them. This is his side. It's also stuff, and this is also mine as well, because I didn't want to put my lab coats on this side. This is where we put all the dirty laundry. Normally would go here. I'd probably throw all this over there later. But yeah, we just use this kind of area to store some things. There's some other pillows down there. Some more posters that we need to hang up. And this is just like the box to my roommate's monitor from outside. So this is the bathroom. Oh, that was my computer. So this is the bathroom. We have some stuff here just on the counter. Pretty much our razors, toothbrushes, hand soap, and all that stuff. In here is just all of our like toiletries. Down here is just cleaning supplies. So that's like soap, Q-tips, and toothpaste. Our hair dryers and some toilet paper on the bottom. Toilet, shower, pretty generic. This is a towel rack. That's it. So basically, that's just the extent. That's the extent of our apartment. It's a good size. It's comfortable. We like living here so far, at least. I like living here. I'm definitely a lot happier here than I was in SoCal. So far, I'm really, really liking the place. Really enjoying the home. It definitely feels like a place where I can come home to and just relax and feel safe. So that's the end of the apartment tour. After giving you the room tour, now I've got to clean up the place. It's a little messy now. I haven't cleaned since yesterday, so It's a bit of a mess. It's not bad, but I still got to clean it up because my roommate is out now and I want him to come home to a clean place so that he can just unwind and relax. So I've got to clean up the place before he gets home. And he gets home, it's still early, so he gets home in about like 6-7 hours, which is kind of a lot. But I'd rather I get the cleaning done now than a lot later when I'm all rushing, because I still have to do dinner too. So I got to get started on that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clean up the bedroom first. to move on to the living room and the kitchen. Some things to throw away. The trash can, luckily, in our apartment is pretty close, so I can actually just walk over there and toss it right now. Where I park, right there. There we go, the house is all clean. So that concludes the cleaning process. So here we go. So we've got the clean place now, and I'm all happy. Okay, hey guys. So now I'm back from the gym. I went for a run on the treadmill. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower because I'm filthy. And then after that, what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna, I need to wash the dishes. And then afterwards, I think I'm gonna heat up some food. I'm gonna go ahead and eat it while watching some Downton Abbey.
You gave us a letter too? Okay, wait, hold on. No, okay, yeah. So Calvin told me in the car that he had written a letter, and Danny wrote one as well. So then he put it in there, and Danny was supposed to print it out. But I had no idea what was going to happen because Danny was late as hell, and I had no idea. I thought he died.
You're so grand to get
Yes.
I'm very sorry. This is very sorry. Chill, alright? Forgive the guy, alright? Forgive me.
It's actually quite a long letter.